What is up, guys? Pine Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time we finished up our adventures in the Luna Shrine, where we got to see the full story behind everything that's kind of happened in the Empire dealing with this curse. You know, George's backstory, Alice's father, Osborne, just everything. Everything's been slowly influenced by the cause of this curse, which is the Ebon Knight Ishmelga, the one that Osborne was piloting at the end of Cold Steel 3. Apparently, it was always trying to get Drycles to be its awakener, and since Osborne is the reincarnation of Drycles, it caused an event so traumatic that Osborne would have no choice but to give in to Ishmelga's demand, so that's where we are now. We don't know if it's actually Osborne just listening to Ishmelga, though, or if Ishmelga is just using Osborne's body now. Like, maybe Osborne hasn't been there since the incident happened. Same thing with Alberich. They make it seem like the curse is, or Ishmelga is controlling Alberich as opposed to Alberich actually listening to its command. So we'll have to see as things proceed, which we're going to do now. We're going to head back to the Courageous 2 and talk to everybody. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to change days yet, because there's only a few days left till the war begins. So, these last few days are going to feel really drawn out. It does remind me, though. I want to see where the last Black Records are before we continue this. So, Black... Oh, not Black Records. 3 and 9, rather. So, 3 and 9. Oh, there is one today. It's the 27th, the 29th, and the 1st of September. So, we'll get there. The Chancellor, Emperor Drycles Reborn. The whims of fate are inscrutable as ever. Even so, the big picture is starting to come together at last. Including the reason why Father would entrust so much authority to him. Indeed. Sounds like Alice's father and George have quite a bit of baggage too. Yeah. The Black Workshop and the Ebon Knight. It was even more dreadful than anything we could have expected. The Chancellor's true intentions aside, we've finally gotten a glimpse into the cause of the Empire's woes. You're right, this is a real bombshell. The rivalry of the Seven might just be our avenue to fight back against the curse. Right, thanks to Roselli and everyone, I've steeled my resolve to go through with the remaining rivalries. We have to keep moving forward, for Millium and for Valimar. Absolutely, we're here with you. We'll fight with everything we have until the very end. Right, as Class 7. Seems all of this has really helped you move forward in more ways than one. And if the Lionheart Emperor is to make an appearance in this story, then I can't very well let myself be outdone by him, now can I? That's right, I'm glad we were finally able to find a role for ourselves in this. Are you sure you don't mind? Providing Toad with support, I mean. Don't you worry about a thing. We've been studying the terminal controls little by little. Yes, we read the manual inside and out. I'm sure we'll be able to provide some assistance when you need it. It really is amazing how you two got used to everything in no time at all. Elise, Your Highness, I'll be counting on you from now on, okay? You got it. Sheesh, you really can't underestimate those two. Everyone from the branch campus is going all out, so we better keep tempo with them. Now, it's about time we put together our itinerary. I think our next objective pretty clear now. Right, Grandmother showed me the situation before we left. It looks like 2 Divine Knights and their Awakeners have taken up position at separate shrines. Okay, which ones? Oh, okay, so it's Palatinate and Argent Knight. So, Palatinate Knight is, why is my brain not working? Zector, which is the Jaeger King. Oh my God, why I can't. It was not working. So yeah, Jaeger King is at the Draco Shrine, and the Argent Knight would be that would be Arianrod. So she's in Crossbell. They've probably been making preparations for the rivalries, given that war is about to start. Well, guess nobody can accuse the Maiden or the Jaeger King of having a poor work ethic. I wonder how that made Randy feel, though, because if the situations were reversed, it could have been his father that was the Awakener here instead. Like, it was all just a chance of who wanted to go through with it first. Like, he just happened to visit, oh my God, why is my brain not working? The chief of the gnomes, Alberich, he just happened to visit Zephyr first. He didn't do it in, I don't think, for any particular reason. He just wanted one of them. He didn't care who. I'm sure we're all raring to go right now, but we've spent half the day at the Luna Shrine already. I say we just pick one spot and give it our undivided attention. Agree, in addition to the shrines, I'd also like to check in on the surrounding area. So, which place are we going to hit up first? My lord is in Crossbell, so naturally my interests lie there. Considering the distance, it might be better to start with the boss at the Draco Shrine and work our way east. Good point. It was off Old Agria Road, east of Parm, right? So once we're ready, let's head over there and start our reconnaissance. Sounds like a plan. By the way, several requests came through not long ago. If you could spare some time to take care of those, I and the requesters would greatly appreciate it. Understood. In that case, I suppose it's time we mobilized again. Yes, it's Class 7 in the Radiant Wings both. With the Courageous 2, the range of places we can explore is going to expand quite a lot. Before taking on the rivalries themselves, we need to do what we can to help the people in each area. Oh, Rain, one last thing. I just spoke with Yuna and Kurt. Next time you go down to the service, would you please take me with you? You want to come along? But there's the ship's operation overseer and... Ah, wait, I get it. Elise and the others are going to help out, so we'll have some leeway to work with there. After all, there are some cases where contacting everyone is going to be a lot easier from the surface. I'd be away from actual combat, but I think I could help you out with my order, so what do you say? Understood. We weren't planning to do any more than scout the Draco Shrine today anyway. Just don't overdo it, Toa, okay? Right, I won't. Even if it's just for a little while, I won't let you down. Oh, when I sent our latest batch of requests to the terminal, be sure to give it a look when you have a moment. You bet, thanks. I don't recall if we get any bonding events on this day or not, though. But yeah, we still have a lot of characters to kind of go with this time, and no one's required this time. I guess they're done on doing watching duty. I don't know who to bring. Sure, give me Altina, Laura, Elliot. Sure, let's bring Randy, and then, I guess, Sarah for now. The situation each location is completely changed? Okay. Okay. Oh no, we do have bonding points. Well, we know what we're doing. 8! Oh boy, it's gonna be a couple videos, isn't it? Who do we have? So, Sarah, Muse, Gaius, Alphen, Kurt, Laura, Toa, Celine. Oh boy, we have a lot to do. Well, first things first. Wait, what's this over here? I wonder if those two are really going to be okay. Something the matter, Valerie? Oh, Instructor Reen. Actually, we've recently had some noise slipping in our communications with Lamar. Louise and Tatiana have gone there to pinpoint what's causing it. Noise, huh? How bad we talking? Well, it's essentially just a small group of static. Nothing that would delay our operations or anything like that. Still, I think it's a bad idea to just let it be. That's why I'm working with Louise and Tatiana to take care of it. Our analysis has revealed the general area. Alright. Any day now. The general area of 2 points where the noise seems to be originating from. I see, so that's why the girls have gone down to investigate. Yeah. You know what's weird to me is, like, wouldn't everyone know anytime someone goes down to investigate? Like, don't they actually have to land to drop people off? I don't know. Yeah, it seems like the source could be specifically determined with this special Arcus 2 detection app. Oh, you're using the Arcus 2 to search for transmission noise. We did cover something like this in the Heimdall field exercises, now that I think about it. Seems like you three are making pretty good use of it. It's all because those field exercises covered a wide range of topics. In any case, Louise and Tatiana are purely for investigative purposes, so I doubt we'll have any real problems, but it's completely natural to be worried. Sure, they've had provisional training, but support roles are what they're used to. Should I go down with the comms team and provide backup? Yeah. Okay, we do have some leeway right now. I'm going to help out as much as I can. Instructor Reen, thank you so much. So, where were Louise and Tatiana headed? Louise is at the Oris Coastal Road, and Tatiana is at Milsante By Road. I believe they're still in the middle of the search for the noise source. I'll send word myself, but if you find a moment to go meet with them, it'd be a great help. Okay, sounds good. By the way, I should have mentioned this before, but I know I already mentioned before about how you need to, like, do all the side quests to get the true ending, but it's really only the side quests in the final chapter. Like, once we're, I think it's called Epilogue, I don't remember what it's actually called, but in that final chapter, you know, there's a little free time before you go to the final dungeon. That's when you have to do every single side quest, because it'll open up a special side quest that opens up the true ending. So, yeah. Alright, let's take a look. Hopefully not too many. Oh, they're all optional, okay. I want to believe. Lake Alibi Road. Okay, something from Monk. And then Kayla. Okay, so this is part 2 of finding her brother. Something smells good in here. Did you bring the prince something to eat? Sure did. Much to my delight, Sandy told me she would try to recreate the very risotto my mother used to make. Well, I know it's improper etiquette. I asked her to bring it to me so I could eat it here. And it was here I was thrown for a loop upon my discovery that the nostalgic dish's formal name, Lenheim Risotto. Lenheim Risotto. Your mother created a dish so legendary it's actually named after her. This is amazing. It really is just like Mother used to make. Sandy, I don't know how to thank you. I never thought I would taste this dish again. I'm truly blessed to have such a considerate cousin. Oh, that's not... Wait, what did you say? Second cousin, technically, on his mother's side. We only recently found out ourselves. And after all this time, it did come as quite a shock. I'll bet, though I guess I always did kind of assume you must have some fringe relatives in Ulster. I just never expected one of them would be Sandy. We weren't trying to hide it from you or anything, it just never came up till now. To return to the matter at hand, I really have to do something to show my gratitude. What would you say to a private concert at the Sunny Spot Inn? That sounds great, just what the town needs to keep their spirits up. You two really make for great cousins. Well, that's nice. Alright, no one on this floor has a bonding event. We're just gonna start making our way down. Because I want to talk to everyone as we're kind of moving along, too. Are you sure you want to do that? Where'd that move come from? Okay, maybe if I send this guy here. Hey, City, Maki is teaching you how to play chess? Something like that. I've been posing him a number of chess problems to help him get a grip on the finer points of the game. Chess problems, huh? Like trying to reach checkmate in a set number of turns with some prearranged pieces. Looks like you're really into it, Sydney. I figured out how to show everyone I'm more than just a pretty face. Charging in all gung-ho like I always do is gonna cause problems down the line. I can't let that happen. Learning chess is my way of training myself to think things through a little more carefully. Not many people are as honest about their faults as you. Yeah, you're more mature than I realized. Plus, chicks dig smart guys. Times are changing. I gotta be with them or I'll be left behind. Okay, now it all makes sense. You'd have been better off keeping that side of things quiet. Sydney. Never changes. Alright. Alisa and Elise. Oh, Alisa, Elise, you two having some kind of meeting? Yeah, I was just giving her some tips about the latest OS, the one that was used in the Merkaba. Well, I wanted to be able to operate the terminal more efficiently. So I was asking for advice on how to best use the developer mode, which would let me create custom environments. It's great to see you two so fired up. Just try not to overwork yourselves. I'm still feeling fine. How about you, Alisa? Do you need a break? We may have had that trial this morning, but I'm doing good. Don't worry about me. Besides, I'm not the only one who's a little emotionally fraught right now. All this did was help me gather my resolve. I think I'd go crazy if I just had to stay cooped up in my room the whole time anyway. Alright, so long as you're sure. Thank you so much for everything, Alisa. Phone call? Yeah, it sounds good, thanks. I'll see you later, Governor Regnitz. Huh? Oh, Reem, looks like you caught me at a pretty awkward time. But there's nothing going on between Machias' dad and me, though he does have that cool and gruff thing going on. I didn't even consider that, but good to know, I guess. Are you heading off somewhere then? Yeah, I'm heading to a certain grave. Hopefully it works out this time. Talking about... Mind if we go together? Of course not, Reem. We're off to Ordis, okay? After Sarah and Reen received a certain something from Governor Regnitz and Ordis, they head to the same spot in Languedoc Canyon they visited last time. Oh, hey, they're all here again, too. Please, no possession this time. Oh, wow. This is the flag from the naval fortress, right? It'll make a fitting tribute for Colonel Valentine. Good thing Governor Regnitz kept it aside for us. There may be black pleroma grass here, but apparently it's not interfering with the spirit veins. It's good to know. You want to help, Reen? Sure. Oh, the cleansing flame. Heh, looks like you found the way forward. So they both heard it. We got to put some old ghosts to rest too. Thank you for that. Be careful out there. I'd hate for you to die before things really start getting interesting. Same to you guys. Next time we meet, it'll probably be as enemies, though. But there's never any bad blood. That's what's nice. It's like, yeah, we're on opposite sides, but they don't hate each other. Sarah, about what happened before. You know what? I figure I was just hearing things. Or maybe my dad really did drop in to see how his beloved daughter is doing these days. If he did, he'll know I'm into a totally different kind of guy now. Huh?
ほんと君、はっきり言っていろいろ放っておけなさすぎだしね。 とっとといい子を捕まえない限りは私も腹をくくったから覚悟しなさい。
That was nice. I was expecting a little more, but I feel like the second one had a lot more to it than that one. That one was actually pretty simple. Making an art transmission instructor? Yeah, I just sent out a report to Governor Regnitz along with my thanks. You know, I really appreciate you coming with me to visit my dad's grave, Reen. No need to thank. I've hardly done anything at all. Still, it really means a lot. I have to say, it's a nice way to end things, both for me and for everyone up north. If there's anything I can do to help, you guys have my undivided attention. Thanks, instructor. I know we can always depend on you. Still, I remember some talk about preparing for the worst earlier. Guess that doesn't really matter, though. I'll just have to man up and face whatever lies in front of me. I do think that's, besides the final bonding event, like every game has, where you choose one character, I do believe that's Sarah's like last like bonding event here. Everyone's craft points kind of went back up. All right, let's get the Muse one out of the way. Muse, what are you doing here? Muse. Oh, sorry. Looks like I lost myself in thought there for a bit. Maybe it's because things are finally a little less tense. Are you talking about the Luna Shrine? No, the Panther Girl, right? The part of me that wants to say it was reckless, but I'm just glad you made it through safely, really. Thanks, instructor. Though the necessity of Operation Mill and Mirage as a backup plan hasn't changed. Thanks to the Radiant Wings and everyone else, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. The fact of the matter is, I also need to recharge my batteries for you, instructor. Considering the circumstances, maybe I should spend some time with her. I get what you mean. Maybe I'll take the opportunity to charge my own batteries a bit as well. Want something to drink, Muse? It'll be my treat. Oh? I can't think of anyone else I'd rather spend my time with, instructor. The lounge is great and all, but maybe you can indulge me and listen to a request? The place I'd like to go, and I think this is the perfect chance. Why not? We can take the opportunity to gather some information, too. Always work with him. Rain and Muse left the ship and headed toward Ortis. After some quick intel gathering, they ended up on the southern coastal road. Oh, well, we were looking for that stuff for that one side quest. Oh, okay. Beach time. I'm glad the weather's so lovely. I don't think I've ever been this far down the Ortis coastal road. But the beach you guys went to is somewhere else, right? Yes, it's a spot popular with locals and tourists alike, so I heard. This right here is a private beach belonging to the Cayenne family. With things like they are, no one's felt like using either beach for a while now. Of course, that's certainly good news for us at the moment. What do you say, instructor? How about we make the most of our time alone? Alright, just this once. I feel like he's, like, indulging her, partially because he feels like he might die at the end of this. Yeah, now you've done it. So he wants to give everyone, you know, his students and his friends. Okay, Dad. Over here, instructor, catch me if you can. He wants to give everyone kind of like the joy, like one last time. I mean, obviously he's not going to indulge all of her fantasies, but I feel like this is close enough away from the line that it's okay. Ooh, what's this? Instructor, look, isn't this a pretty seashell? Aw, it's reminding her of her family. Seems like they piled up a little since last time. But it feels different this time somehow. What's wrong, Muse? Oh, it's nothing. Because you really gotta think about it. Deep down, she is still, you know, just a 16-year-old girl. Despite all of the stuff she has piled on her shoulders. I'm just a little tired out. It's been ages since I let loose like this. Yeah, you're like a kid on summer vacation. I guess nothing beats coming back to your hometown, huh? It's special, I'll give you that. I have so many memories of this place. My parents and I used to come here together all the time until they passed. Oh, that's right, you said you lost them in an accident at sea. What kind of people were they? I'm told my grandfather on my father's side of the family was known for being hard and merciless. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Grandfather. My father, on the other hand, was a very... Because he said she was told. I'm like, how would you not know what your father was like? My father, on the other hand, was a very kind man. Despite this, he was a good leader and clear successor to the Cayenne dukedom. As for my mother, what I can remember, she was always very cool-headed, like no problem was too much for her. She used to travel all around Lamar on business. While she was away, Father would teach me to play all kinds of games, chess, cards, even Easter one called shogi. That's when my talent started to show itself. You've been able to analyze the world like a game for that long? It must be because of my Arnor heritage, like Roselia said. Maybe playing with me was as much my father's way of teaching me how to use this power. Mother played a lot of games with me too. That's where I picked up my head for strategy. That kimono I wore before was originally a gift to my mother from her father. It's a little too big for me, but I had some alterations made. They sound like great parents. Yes, they were. After they died, my uncle shipped me off to Saint Estrella, and that was that. But when I thought of the world as a game like they taught me, it felt like I was still connected to them. I guess that's why I analyze things so much. I can see how that would happen. But you know, you don't need to do that all the time, right? Those skills aren't the only things your parents left you. You're right. I may have been young, but I still remember the boundless love they showed me. And I felt that same affection from Elise, Alphen, my instructors, Yuna, everyone really. The plan I put together for Millie Mirage caused a lot of suffering. But maybe it wasn't all bad. It led me to Class 7 after all. If I found you all just a moment later, I might have lost what really made me human. Yuze. You're not alone anymore. Please, don't ever forget that. Class 7, Elise, Alphen, Tita, General Le Guin, Vita, the list goes on. You've got plenty of people who care about you, me included. If you're worried over something, it's a good sign. Take it as a reminder that you didn't abandon your emotions completely. And if you do have problems, come tell us about them. We'll do whatever we can to help. Instructor Reen. If you really mean that, there's something I'd like to ask you to do. Will you hold on to my good luck charms for me? Your good luck charms? Here, take a look. Oh, are those the bullets you... They are. I brought them with me from when I gave the order to crash the Panther Girl into the other airship. They're a reminder of how we made it out before we could get caught up in the ship's destruction. And of how Operation Millen Mirage could have ended in the worst possible way, but didn't. I'd like you to have them, at least while we're both part of Class 7. Alright, I'd be glad to keep hold of them for you. I hope one day you know for sure that you'll never need to use them again. I won't be returning them until then. Are you okay with that? Of course, that's fine with me. Did she really? Huh? Muse, is that what you were after all this time? You shouldn't leave yourself so open to attack, instructor. Think of this as a bit of payback for the other day, and 2 months ago during our field exercises as well. She didn't even need magic in the end.
その実弾をお渡しする代わりにしこと頂戴しました。これがあれば私は千の陽炎がどうなってもなんとか自分を保てると思うので。
Muse, you're asking a lot, but I'll overlook it this time. Just don't get used to it, all right? You and I are still teacher and student. Whatever you say, I won't tell anyone if you don't. And sharing a secret makes things all the more exciting, wouldn't you say? She's got me there, I guess. I'll just have to play along with it. I mean, it's still wrong. I mean, it's not like Reen kissed Sarah when he was still a student, but oh well. Guess he can't do anything about it now. Come to think of it, since there are 2 bullets, I say you owe me a second kiss. Don't push your luck. Well, so much for that. It's only thanks to you that I didn't lose what makes me human. How remarkable is it that my bonds with everyone concealed a possibility I couldn't see on the board? I can't thank you enough for teaching me that. I'm just happy to hear you say it. But, a special secret just between me and you, instructor. I know they're only words, but it makes my heart flutter. Secrets are meant to be just that, secret. Make sure you keep it to yourself. Yeah, could you imagine how much trouble he'd be in? Well, this is a duo you don't see very often together. Hey, Elliot, Crow, shooting some pool? Well, no disrespect to any of you hard-working types, but I figure it's important to just kick back every now and then. Yeah, I can use some time off to center myself before the performance. No arguments here. So who's winning? Crow, the lazy king of kicking back? Hey, you're not wrong, but did you have to play it like that? Seriously though, have you played against Elliot lately? You wouldn't believe how much he's improved. What can I say? When you travel around as much as I do, you get people inviting you to play all kinds of games. I play an awful lot of pool, so I don't plan on letting Crow win that easily. Huh, really come out of your shell the last couple years. Can't wait to see you turn the tables on Crow. I'm on it. Guys, I'm right here. And that's exactly why we said it. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be like before. It's just gonna show your party. Whoever's in your main party, they'll be on each side. Okay, and whoever you have in your party at the time, you'll get their bathing clothes. That's cool. Wait, seriously? Oh, wait, no, that's his bonding event. That's right, yeah. Ew. Were you just training, Gaius? Yeah, the full-scale operations are picking up now, so I figure I should go ahead and up my training regimen. Recent events have made me realize just how inexperienced I am here. I see. But you can't let what happened to the Merkbah bother you. Everyone, you included, did everything they could. Things couldn't have gone better considering the circumstances. Thanks, Reen. I'm not that worked up about it, so don't worry about me, okay? As a Gral's Ritter, I vowed to be of help to you all, Reen. I need to figure out what I'm lacking. That's the focus of my training here. What he's lacking, huh? Well, if I had to say... Hey, I've got a proposal for you guys. How about we pay a visit to Brigadier General Bardius? Huh? Rumor has it his ancestors are warriors from North, so wouldn't it make him the perfect person to ask? Maybe you'll be able to get a few tips that'll help you work on any areas that you feel you're lacking in. That does make sense now I think about it. Though you must be pretty busy with the Weissland army. Well, once that's settled, let's make sure to get in touch. did say I always wanted to see more of Bardius and Gaius content. Reed and Gaius got in touch with the Whitesun Army and managed to reach Brigadier General Bardius. They decided to meet up on Avon Hills since the Brigadier General had operations to attend to close by. Thanks for agreeing to meet with us, Brigadier General. Yeah, we appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule. I wouldn't do this for just anyone. But since it's you guys, I got Lady Aurelia to lend us the Balclutha. Guess it helped, it was free at the time anyway. I may have lost touch with my heritage, but I figure I can still do some good here. I truly am thankful you came. I'm ready to dig into whatever you have to teach me. Whatever it takes to hone my skills as a Gral's Ritter and protect my loved ones from whatever danger there may be. Ah, so that's how it is. Say, Gaius, how would you like to spar with me? Oh, right now? Why not? You gotta put that strength of yours to the test if you want to find out your weak spots. But be warned, I will go all out against you. I expect you to do the same. What do you say? I'm up for it. Chances like this don't come along every day. Come at me with everything you've got. This is gonna be one of those bonding events where we actually fight, or no? Okay. A fierce battle between Gaius and Wallace followed. Wallace struck out in full force, unleashing moves that even had forced the almighty conflagration into a corner. Gaius refused to give in, and with the power of his stigma, was able to match his opponent blow for blow. Wow. This is pretty insane. Man, guys, you've kept pace with him the whole time. That's no small feat. Looks like the rumors about you were true, Black Whirlwind. You're not so bad yourself, Soaring Phoenix. You got some impressive skills. Between your own natural ability and that stigma, I don't see this battle ending anytime soon. Guess I'll have to call in some friends. Horses? That's right, thoroughbred war horses from the Bardius family's own stables. They're both fine and courageous mounts. Think you can handle them? We're settling it with a joust? Huh, fine by me. The battle moved into a head-to-head jousting match. It looked to be a long and grueling fight, but neither combatant gave in. But then... Ah, it's over already, huh? I've got to hand it to you, Wallace. You really gave me what for out there. Turned out to be not so evenly matched as before, huh? Could you tell what the difference was there, Gaius? Yeah, I think so. I had a feeling I lost sight of something all this time, but now it's starting to fall into place. Gaius. Well, good. All that wasn't for nothing, then. It's been a while, so I think I'll treat my horse to a longer ride. Why don't you two stay back and rest a bit? You going to be alright? Yeah, just a couple scratches. I think he held back a little for the horse's sake. I'm still kind of in awe of him, though. It didn't take much for him to see right through me. Sounds like you pieced something together yourself. Yeah, I know where I've been going wrong. I got so caught up in being a Gral's Ritter that I forgot what was so important to me as plain old Gaius Wurzel. The reason I came to Erebonia, to Thor's, was to learn about the outside world. To take all I picked up here and turn it into strength to protect my homeland. Oh yeah, is that Zio in the air? You know, thinking back, the rest of us were really amazed by the lengths you were willing to go to. You had to adapt to an entirely new landscape, all for the sake of taking care of what you had back home. That really means something. I can say we're all inspired by how devoted you are to your land and people. Haha, I don't know if I'd go that far. I feel like I was just charging in without thinking things through. But it's true, I always had Nord and everyone there at the front of my mind when I did. Even inheriting the stigma and everything we went through during the Civil War was part of that. They were the winds that guided me from the very start, and the reason I'm standing here right now. I guess having wings makes it harder to feel a connection to people back on the ground. But now I feel like I've finally got my head out of the clouds and back to where it belongs, and I'll see to it that it stays that way. Erebony is my second home. I'll protect it to the very end, along with Nord and the rest of the continent. Even the whole world, if it comes to that. You never do anything by halves, do you? I'm glad you got your head together, Gaius. I'll be counting on you then. Of course, right back at you, Rain. Welcome back. Ooh, he's ready for another round. I was hoping you'd be up for another jousting match. My performance back there was just pitiful. This time I'll show you what a Nord warrior can really do. So what do you say, Brigadier General Wallace Bardius? Ha! Now this is what being young's all about. You got yourself a rematch, Gaius Warzel. Following that, Reen watched Gaius and Wallace's equally balanced fight through to the end. Very cool. Jubilee. Schwarzer, did you come by here to train as well? I just wanted to see what was going on, that's all. And you said you could lend us a Sleipnir this morning, right, Jubilee? Yes, I already have the settings all programmed. Sleipnir F2, Type 1 and Type 2. Physical attacks are not effective against the Type 1. Base your approach around those capable of using magic. Conversely, since magic attacks are not very effective for Type 2, an approach based on round physical attack should be taken. Got it. Looks like it'll make for some good training. When you want to put your skills to the test again, just let me know. Thanks, Jubilee. We got what, 5 left? Alright, I think we'll save the last 5 for next time, assuming we can get all 5 done. Actually, you know what? Let's do 1 more. That way I can split it up 4 and 4. So let's head to the next floor. Oh, we're already on 3. Right, there's gonna be some people outside to talk to as well. Oh, let's do Kurt's. Kurt, what's that you're reading? Oh, instructor, it's a letter from Mueller, actually. He gave it to me before he left. Lieutenant Colonel, huh? He even gave you a letter even though you're face-to-face? That's right. I found it rather curious myself. I only just started to read it, but... Well, it's a family matter more than anything. No need to concern yourself over it. He wrote me to take care of it when I have the time. That said, preparing for the sanctuary should be our foremost priority at the moment. Huh? Lieutenant Colonel Mueller wouldn't write him a letter like this for no reason. Plus, I am pretty curious, I'll admit. I'd say you have plenty of time, Kurt. After all, this is my own pupil's family matters we're talking about here, not some strangers. If I can help in any way, all you have to do is let me know. I'll be there for you as best I can. Instructor. Thank you so much. I know I can become somewhat of a burden at times, but there's a certain place I'd like to go. Could I get you to accompany me? May as well. I assume this is going to be about the second sword. Rain and Kurt set off together. Along the way, they talked about the contents of the letter. Oh, Parm. I don't see any military police here. I thought this was supposed to have been converted to a conscription office. I suppose they left everything empty here when their forces were diverted to the Heimdallar area. Ah, there you are, Kurt. It is Mueller. Hello, Mueller. We meet again, Lieutenant Colonel. Ha! Yes, this reunion came earlier than expected. I'm glad to see you nonetheless, Reed. I apologize for calling you away like this. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to attend to. It's no problem. I'm here to lend Kurt my support as his instructor. And if that wasn't enough of a reason, why did you go out of your way to delegate me as his partner? I still can't quite believe it. Did you really find Roland's other twin sword? It's true. Well, would you look at that? Roland's sword, clear as day. We found the left-handed one in Rackle, and now you have recovered its pair. We stumbled upon it while we were readying the Courageous 2. It was as if something led us to it. I had no idea you already had its pair. It must be fate. You know what I summoned you here for, don't you, Kurt? Indeed, I read the letter. You want me to have Roland's twin swords under one condition. Instructor Rena and I go through this trial of yours. Forgive my asking, but why am I included in this? This seems to be Vander family business. I'm not even trained in this school of swordsmanship. I understand how arbitrary all of this must feel to you, but it wasn't my decision to make. The moment I grasped this sword, I sensed Roland's will. The two of you stand before me as the successor of Roland's dual blade style and the inheritor of the Ashen Knight. Moreover, your relationship's not unlike Roland and Emperor Drykles, who cut their way through the War of the Lion side by side. Roland died before his time. I refuse to stand by and let history repeat itself with you, Kurt. That's why you must prove yourself more able than him. And you, Asher Chevalier, show me you've surpassed Drykles himself. We're gonna fight Mueller. Look at this. Are you seeing this aura coming off the swords? So we've got to defeat you, both you and Roland in spirit. Very well, I accept the challenge. I've long looked up to you as my ancestor of legend. If this is a test of mettle you want, I'll face you both head on. Well said, Kurt. If it's the two of us, I'm sure we can accomplish this much. Let's do it, Kurt. And so their fierce battle began. Mueller, empowered by Roland's spirit, came at them with unrelenting assault, attacking with even more power than he showed in his fight outside the Infernal Castle. But Reed and Kurt struck in perfect sync with one another, managing to turn the battle into an even match. And then... Now! Not too shabby at all. Indeed, well done. Roland's equally impressed by the ability you've demonstrated today. You've earned the right to wield his swords, Kurt. Thank you, Mueller. You got both of them now. So how do they look? They fit you perfectly, Kurt. You certainly look the part as Roland's successor. I'm proud of you, Kurt. Encouraging you to join the branch campus was definitely the right choice. That means a lot to hear. I'm well aware I've yet to reach the heights of swordsmanship to experience you, Father, and Roland have. But I managed to gain so many things nobody else ever could. And I owe it all to my friends I've come to bond with, including Instructor Reed. Couldn't have said it better myself, Kurt. Working together, I know we'll reach even greater heights. Of course. Simple storyline, but still good. Reed and Kurt bid Mueller farewell, wishing to see him sooner rather than later. They return to the Courageous, Kurt carrying his new swords with an undisguised joy and astonishment. Yep, cosmetic item. Alright, before I forget, let me put them on. Wow, I'm not sure I could pull off wearing such a gorgeous necklace. Nonsense. I know this isn't your usual style, but I was certain it would suit you the moment I saw it. So please try it on. If you insist. I don't mean to give you the wrong impression, Reen. I couldn't be happier to receive such a lovely gift. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Pleasure's mine. What do we have here? A hunting cap? It's very well made and stylish to boot. Not the most enthusiastic reaction, but I'll take it. Do you think you'll get some use out of it? Definitely. Once things calm down, would you like to go hunting with me and my falcon? I'll think of something to give you in return by then. Sure, that'd be fantastic. I'll be looking forward to it. I didn't know he had a falcon. Alright, so Kurt now has his, where is he? Yep. He's got the twin swords that Roland used 250 years ago. Alright, so next time we'll handle the last 4 bonding events and then get started on the optional request before we start our recon on the whatchamacallit. Can we go to Crossbell? No, we can't. Before we start the recon on the shrine that the Jaeger King is going to be waiting for us at. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.